Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word, man? How everybody doing out there, man? I hope everybody having a good day, man. I hope you started your week off good. And most of all, I hope y'all staying y'all ass out the way, man. Don't forget, man, that's what we got to do, because that's what we doing on this channel right here. We are staying our ass out the way, man. Why? Because it's the safest way to live, man. We don't want to be out here looking over our shoulders and dodging bullets, man. Dudes got guns this big these days, man. I can't be dodging bullets those big, man. I can't. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stay my ass out the way, man. I encourage all my audience, everybody who watches my channel, to do the same, man. So make sure y'all staying y'all ass out the way, man. Period. That's it. But let's get it, man. We got to turn up. First one of the week. We're going to go, y'all. We got to keep going. Like, share, subscribing. We on the road to 10K. We trying to get it, man. Let's go. We trying to get it this month. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's keep going. 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 That's all we got to do, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Send it to somebody. Somebody need to see it who haven't saw it yet. It's somebody out there who hasn't saw Staying Out the Way Trey yet. And if that's the case, go ahead and shoot me out to him, man. You know what I mean? Share me out, man, if y'all don't mind, man. That's all I ask, man, period. But I ain't going to hold y'all up. It's time for business. Let's get to it, man. And the story I got for y'all today is called Beef Over Cheeks. Pause. And matter of fact, I'm gonna put a pause on this whole story, for we don't gotta go through that, because I don't want to be saying pause a million times, man. But that's what it was, man. It was beef over cheeks, man. And I'm gonna take y'all to Lawrenceville on this one. 2009. And this is when I went to San Francisco, man. This is, like I told y'all, that junk was nuts. I was only over there for like 4 months. That's my word. And it was crazy. So much stuff that I saw coming to a new compound, putting me in a compound where all the homosexuals were, you know what I mean, against my will. But I had to stay in there to get to where I needed to be. So it was a lot of stuff that I witnessed that, it was crazy, but it's a part of the journey, man. So I just want to share that with y'all, man. So let's get it, man. But I'm going to start off by saying the name of the story is that because that was somebody's name in there, man. That's my word. It was somebody's name in there, man. I can remember when I first walked in that pod, y'all, I was so irritated that the lady from the 40 building that I was in on the whole other side of the yard where all my homeboys was at, I was trying to get the 30 building, I was in 40, and she moved me to 60. I didn't understand it at all. I didn't understand this stuff, but I went. I had to go. I'm not going to be somebody that's pouting because I'm going to another pod. I'm in prison, or a building I don't want to go to. I'm in prison, y'all. So I dealt with it. I sucked it up. I knew at the end of the day, I was at a great compound, and I just gotta let the ship sail, man. I gotta let it take its course sometime. That's what you gotta do. So I went to 60 building. I went to San Francisco. And I remember when I walked in there and I seen dudes that I knew, but I could tell there was nothing like where this came from. It was much more older gentlemen in there. You know what I mean? Now me, I was only like 26 at the time, but I can just tell like it was dudes older than me in there. So like, I saw why they made that move. I told y'all in my old story, they did all the old heads over to that side of the yard majority, and all the wild young gang members they put in over where I was just coming from. So I can see how they did that move. I can see the difference. And when I walked in, y'all, I can remember one of the dudes that I knew in there, man. He was from P-Town, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say his name. I ain't gonna do bro like that, but it's crazy. But he was from P-Town, and I actually knew this man through my Sussex years. Not like we was dumb cool and used to hang out, but nah, he was somebody that I knew from Sussex, you know what I mean? He used to rock with, rest in peace, my dog Hot Rod. When Hot Rod was on Sussex, he used to rock with Hot Rod like on some gambling. They was all in 4B. I wasn't in 4B at the time when Hot Rod first got up there. When Hot Rod first got to Sussex, he was on 4B. So bro used to rock. I done seen bro in the yard talking to this man. I done seen this man on Sussex before Hot Rod even got a chance to meet him. I seen him on the compound. And dude was legit. He was official, man. He was a good Portsmouth dude. You know what I mean? And he was cool as hell, man. So when they moved me to San Francisco now, this is probably like 3 years later at the most. Cause I seen him on Sussex like in 2006 when I was in 3D, or those years. I used to see him on the compound still. Now, when I got in 60 building in San Francisco, I walk in, y'all. And as I'm going up the steps to my cell, before I hit the corner, the cell right there is like 2 cells before the handicap by the steps. And he was in that cell right there. And I looked and I seen bro. And I'm like, damn, I embraced bro. I'm like, what's good, bro? What's up with you, man? God damn. He was like, what's up when you get up here, Weezy? I'm like, bro, I just got up here, bro, like a couple months ago, bro. You know what I mean? He was like, word. I'm like, yeah. So I'm looking at the pod. Like, I know bro kind of like, bro probably like in his early 30s if I was like 26 then. So he wasn't an old dude yet, but he was in that building. But before I can even get out my mouth, like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, what's up with this pod, bro? This pod look crazy. You got Chicago from Sussex in here. And I have no problem with homosexuals. It just, I didn't want to go in, like, I wasn't used to going in a pod that had 4 or 5 of them in there. Like, they're all around the compounds on each prison you go to. And you're going to have to interact sometimes with these people. You know what I mean? And like I said, I had no problems with them. But at the end of the day, getting to a compound, like Lawrenceville, I heard all the stories about, this wasn't the pod for me. Dudes in here had their feet kicked up. They was comfortable. They was relaxing. I don't blame them because that's the way you got to do your bid. If you want to do your bid being like that, do your bid. Me personally, I just didn't want to be around it. So it was like, this wasn't my, you know what I mean? This wasn't where I was supposed to be. But the lady did it to me. So I had to suck it up. So when I seen bro, before I can even get out my mouth, like, yo, what's up with the pod? He was like, yo, screw me, bro, hold on. And then he said, hey, yo, Cheeks. Pause. We're going to get it out of the way now. He said, yo, Cheeks. Cheeks. And I'm looking at him like, Cheeks? He said, yo, hold on, bro. And I'm looking, damn, my roommate come out. My roommate was like, you about to come in here? I'm like, yeah. Because we was like 2-3 cells down from them. So I went on, I'll catch you later, bro. But I heard him. I'm like, Cheeks? Who the hell is Cheeks? I'm like, man, hold on, man. It can't be a grown man in this pod named no damn Cheeks, man. Because if it is, I'll never call him that. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? But at the same time, I'm telling y'all, I know bro from Sussex. You know what I mean? I know he wasn't with that type of action on Sussex. Now that, like, I still didn't put it together. I'm still irritated. I'm getting moved over to the situation. So I go in the cell, bro. Boom. And I come in the jump. And he said, you know what I mean? Bro from P-Town. He called his name. I'm like, yeah, I know him. He was like, yeah, he was on Sussex. Because matter of fact, when I got to my cell, I see who it is. It's my man that I was at. He was on Sussex with me too. And I was happy that they was putting me in a cell with somebody that I actually knew. And when I saw him, like, you know what I mean? When I seen all the activities going on, just a little bit of it as soon as I came in, I couldn't jump the gun and be like, I don't want, like what's up with bro? But I just gave him the benefit of the doubt because I knew him from Sussex. He was always solid. But that's the same benefit of the doubt that I gave bro from P-Town. So I'm just on point, right? Because I don't know who was what and what's going on. And I'm just coming on the compound damn near, coming on to this side of the yard. So I don't know what the hell is going on. So when I come in the jump, he like, oh yeah, you know something? I'm like, yeah, I know. He was like, yeah, he was up there. I remember him up there. He was like, look. He was like, yo, he got his peoples in the cell with him. I'm like, his peoples? He was like, man, wait till you see his peoples. I'm like, hold on, man. Bro shaking out? He like, yeah, man. He was like, it messed me up too, bro. He was like, man, damn near, when you see a homosexual in here, they in the cell with who they want to be with, man. He was like, the unit manager, they work for the unit manager. He was like, bro, it's mayhem, bro. He was like, the only reason I'm in here, he said, because I'm trying to get to 70 and they said they can't move nobody. But he was like, for real, I just stay the hell out the way. It's laid back. It's fruity shit going on. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that ain't got nothing to do with me. So when he told me that, I kind of could exhale because I believed him because he wasn't with that. But at the same time, just seeing bro and he giving me this news about bro, I'm like, damn. So like, I'm like, oh, whoa. He was like, bro, I'm telling you. So look, he was like, come on, look, come out right quick. So I come out. I put my bag up, all my stuff up, threw it on the mattress. I come out, y'all. I walk and look. I go to, because we can lean right over the tier. And our cell was like 2 doors down from the laundry area. So like, from our door, we can look and see the whole pod. So I come out, he's standing out there. So I just came out there with him. The bro from P-Town is still standing down there, you know what I mean, by his cell. And when I look, y'all, like, I'm kind of reading him slightly because I'm about to say something to him. I just come out and I looked and then my parenthetial went this way and then I seen him again And then when I seen bro from P-Town, it's like his posture just changed with a smile. Like he was like, and I followed his smile. And when I look, y'all, man, it's my word. It was a dude coming up the steps, man. And he had on a bathrobe. Not even like a thick, like pause, like something that was, you know what I mean? Like a nice, good sized robe that some people might have had that still look fruity every time you wear it. But he had like a little tight robe. I don't know where the hell he got this from. And this wasn't a little dude. This was a big dude slightly. Like I'll say he was at least 2 something. You know what I mean? I couldn't really guess his weight, but he was not that super, like a little bit tall, but he was kind of a big dude. And he coming up the steps with the robe on, and I see him hit the joint, and then I see my bro from P-Town just open the door up for him, like, He opened the door up, and when he came, like, he had to come around the steps to like kind of be looking in our direction as we're standing. I can just go like this. And when I seen him come around the steps and I got a good look at him, I was like, oh my God. I was like, bro, wildin', man. My roommate said, he go back in the room, he weak. I'm like, yo. I said, man, bro in the cell with goddamn. He look like Mike Tyson Punch Out. I'm telling y'all, man, go back and Google Mike Tyson Punch Out. The Mike Tyson from Mike Tyson Punch Out. I swear to God, that man was big, kind of brown skin. He had a big, his head was kind of huge. He had a strong ass neck. You can see his neck look like he do curls with his neck. His neck was healthy as hell. And then he had a missing tooth, slightly like, I'm like, and I'm looking, and it's hard because I'm seeing a man. I have seen gay people in prison. I have seen homosexuals, but like, me and bro wasn't dumb cool for me to be shocked. But like, I'm shocked that he's freaking sleeping with Mike Tyson Punch Out. So I'm like, oh man. I'm like, yo. I held my laugh in because the shit was hilarious. I'm telling you, this dude was, man, my word. Dude look like Mike Tyson Punch Out, man. That's my word, man. He look like Mike Tyson Punch Out, man. I know that's old. If you young, go back and Google Mike Tyson Punch Out. That's how he had look. He had look just like a strong ass boxer in the face. I'm like, what the, bro, wildin'. So look, he come out, let him get in the junk, and then he walked down there where we was at. You know what I mean? So I'm standing by the junk trying to hold my laugh. And he like, yeah, bro. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, yo, that's my people's cheeks and shit. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, yo, man. And this is before Cam and them started saying pause. I want to say, you know what I mean? It was no homo dudes used to say that, but dudes didn't even really say that back then like that. So like to hear him say, yo, this my people's cheeks and shit. I'm like, pause. I'm like, cheeks. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, yo, shh. I played it off. It wasn't my place to show that like it was throwing me off. Like, I gave him a look like, bro, like, that's on you, bro. You know, he like, you need something. I was like, nah, I'm good, bro. I was like, you know, they put me in the cell with bro. He like, yeah, you good with him. I'm like, bet. I go in the cell, man. My word, man, I just died laughing. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, this is crazy right here, man. This is crazy right here. So boom, I had to deal with that. I had to bring all that in of seeing someone. First of all, his name is Cheeks. And that is nuts, all in one, to have a man named Cheeks, pause. I'm like, damn, his name is that. I'm never calling him that, man. It was crazy, man. So boom. This man job, the bro from P-Town Peoples, man, the Mike Tyson Punch Out lookalike, man. His job was actually to work for the counselor. He worked for the counselor, not the unit manager. Chicago worked for the unit manager. Chicago was another homosexual that his name comes up in my story slightly because he was just like one of the first ones that I actually like had words with of the homosexuals that I encountered in prison, just because he used to have a football pool and like he was working for the unit manager. He was one of those homosexuals that know how to get around and know how to beat the system. So at the end of the day, sometimes you might need him. You know what I mean? So he worked for the unit manager. The dude Cheeks, pause, he worked for the counselor. So it was wild. It was like you couldn't even duck him because when you first move in the pod, the counselor got to re-update your information card because you're in another building. So you got to deal with the counselor. So I'm in the bed sleep the next day, y'all. I'm in the bed sleep. You know what I mean? I ain't coming out. I ain't go to breakfast or nothing, man. I'm just kind of still, got me. My homeboys on the other side of the yard. Somebody knock on our door. Yo. I hear my roommate say, yo. I see, I see Mike Tyson punch out, come to the window. I'm like, I kind of wanted to throw the blanket over my face. I'm on the top rack. I'm like, he like, white. I'm like, yo. He like, can you come to the door? I'm like, a boxer with a girly voice? I'm like, this is nuts right here. So boom, I get up and come to the door. He like, look, the counselor needs you to sign this. And then he say he need to talk to you after the next person in there. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, all right. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, you can't even duck him. Like, work for the counselor. You know what I mean? I'm like, they got power. That's how I always be, man. So the whole time we in the pod, yo, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, they showed that, you know what I mean? Like, the relationship bro from P-Town and Mike Tyson Punch-Out had, the dude Cheeks, pause, that relationship was toxic. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't even gonna lie. You seen toxic behavior from Chicago and his partner, and you seen toxic behavior from a lot of the dudes that was in there messing with dudes. It was like, kind of like how dudes beef with their girls. Like, it'd just be the craziest stuff. So I can remember the first time. You know what I mean? I can remember the first time bro from P-Town. And bro from P-Town wasn't no slouch either. Like, he was somebody that was trained to go. He was someone that didn't play around on susses. When I was on susses, every now and then he'll touch the D block and he'll make his money and he'll want his money. And he just was somebody that you wouldn't try. You know what I mean? I ain't saying he was a gorilla or nothing, but he just wasn't no slouch. So while we in there, you know what I mean? I can remember a time, man, they got to arguing bad as hell. And this was when I first got in there. And this was like, when I first got in there, they ended up going to commissary like that following Wednesday. I think I got in there on that Thursday or Friday. And then that following Wednesday, they went to commissary. And when they went to commissary, it was the first of the month commissary. So everybody that has those jobs, like I told you, the ones that work for the counselors and the unit managers and whoever has a job, everybody who has a job always goes to commissary on that first of the month because that's when they get paid at the end of the month. So they'll use their check on the first of the month to go to commissary. So we just going to commissary. And on Lawrenceville, the commissary ladies, they'll come in the pod. They don't, this isn't, Susses don't do it like this. This was, Lawrenceville was slightly different. They will actually, the commissary ladies, they had commissary ladies like this, like they just come do that, then they go home. But they will come in your pod early in the morning, you know what I mean? And they'll be in there like they want to be in this pod, and they'll pass out the whole commissary in the building. And sometimes it'd be attractive ladies, sometimes it'd be older ladies, you know what I mean? But I can remember a time, bro from P-Town went down there to get his commissary. So the boxer, Mike Tyson Punch-Out, he cool as hell with the older lady that kind of be coming in there, you know what I mean? So he was down there already early in the morning helping with the commissary, but he ended up disappearing. Bro come out to get his commissary, and he's talking to the lady while he's getting his commissary. My word, Mike Tyson Punch-Out come through the door. You had to slide open. He come through the door, and he looked, and he seen bro talking, and I'm at the next table getting my commissary. I'm like, I'm looking, I'm like, oh shit. That's what I'm saying in my head. Man, that's my word. Mike Tyson Punch-Out, storm up the steps. He storm up the steps. He go to his room. He just waited for bro to come back up there. Bro came back up there. Man, they going at it. Man, who the hell? Why you down there smiling in that woman's face? That woman don't want you. Why you smiling in that woman's face? You hear Mike Tyson Punch-Out snapping. Man, that's my word, bro. Like, man, ain't nobody smiling in their face. You wildin'. What the hell is you talking about? You wildin', dog. What the hell is you talking about? Shh, man, that's my word. They argue for about 10 minutes, loud as hell. Everybody's in the cell. They pop your door as you come get your commissary. You go back in, close your door. Some dudes run around, get hot water, microwave real quick, but you don't supposed to until it's all over with. So it was loud because it was quiet. Everybody was still in their cell. And I'm listening like, my roommate was asleep. He wake up like, shh. I'm like, this is crazy. Boom. They finished the commissary, man. That lady left. As soon as that lady left, man, you heard furniture moving down that joint. And I told you, they down from it. You hear, blue, blue, blue. I'm like, what the hell is that? He like, they fighting. My roommate said, they fighting. They always fight. That shit crazy. He was like, and they ain't gonna lock them up either. Man, them people fought. This is my word. Commissary was over with. The noise had stopped. Commissary was done. It's probably like an hour or two later. No, probably an hour and a half later or something like that. The doors pop. Everybody come out trying to see it. I'm trying to come out. I look at my bro. Bro got a little tent right here. This my word. Bull come out. He come out the cell. Hit the steps. I'm like, ugly motherfucker. I'm like, oh, he messed my bro up. I'm like, damn. So bro come out on the tier, and he just got his foot front his cell on the little junk where I be standing on all the time. And he just looking. But as I'm walking down, I look and I see the tent right here. He get tinted up. He got a little scratch right here. Ain't nothing wrong with Cheeks. Pause. There's nothing wrong with him. Nothing. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, man, he got his hands full messing with that big giant, man. I'm like, this shit is crazy, man. This is nuts, man. So I'm seeing them with the domestic game going on. You know what I mean? I'm seeing them beef. I'm seeing them fight. I'm seeing this from other homosexuals and their partners in the pod. And it's blowing my mind. But the more that I'm seeing this, the more I'm trying to pay to get out that pod. I'm trying to pay, like I told y'all in a lot of stories. I was trying to pay. Get me out of here. They put me on hold, so they couldn't do no moves across the yard yet. They can do them on the same, but not across the yard. So I was stuck. So I'm like, this shit is nuts, man. So the whole time, the dude Cheeks and my man from P-Town is in the pod. It's another dude in there that Cheeks be rocking with like that. The dude Mike Tyson Punch Out, he kind of rock with him. Like I'll say he's like and I'll describe this man out to be in his 40s. This man was in his 40s. I never knew where he was from. I never really cared either. But he was in his 40s, and he was kind of a dude that, like, you know, he stuck to himself, but at the same time, he was cool with Chicago and the dude Cheeks, and he was cool with all the homosexuals, like in a weirdly brother type of way. Now, he gave me the vibe of, yeah, he get down, but he maybe want to be like how they are. So maybe he was in training. Like maybe he used to be around them in training. But for the most part, they had a best friend type of relationship, friendships, weird shit going on. Now, that would be a lot of the arguments that my bro from P-Town would get into it with Mike Tyson Punch Out about. He'll be mad that every time he go outside, that he walking laps with the dude. And the dude I'm talking about, man, his name was retarded, man. He had a dumbass name. His name was Frog. And like I said, I don't even know where the hell this man was from, but he was older than us. And he was best friends with Mike Tyson Punch Out. It was weird. So I done heard bro and Mike Tyson Punch Out in the cell arguing over this dumbass, crazy ass stuff, man. They had been in there arguing back and forth. I'm not messing with him. You delusional. That's what Mike Tyson Punch Out used to say to him. Yo ass delusional. And I feel like he used to say that to put bro on blast. Like, bro, you in this joint acting insecure in prison, bro. You wildin', bro, with another man, you acting insecure. That's nuts. And I felt like that's what Mike Tyson Punch Out used to always say out loud to put him on blast. You delusional. I'm like, oh shit. I used to be in the cell weak. I used to be like, yo, this is nuts right here. So boom. The dude Mike Tyson Punch Out is steady doing his bid regularly. He's doing his bid. Now, the bro from P-Town, sometimes he would go to the gym and play basketball. Sometimes he would go outside and shoot hoops. Every now and then, not a lot, because he'll play the part a lot too. So this particular time that he came out, you know what I mean? He went to the gym where it was outside rec. He went to one of them to play ball. And while everybody was gone, that's where a lot of the shenanigans were going on in that part. And the reason why I know these things is because I never really went out. So I used to see dudes making their moves and cutting this way and cutting that way and over here. And I used to see all the maniac shit just from coming to my door, just looking. So I remember the older dude, you know what I mean? The dude Frog, he slept downstairs kind of like under the steps in one of those cells. And I can remember one time I got up to take a piss and I'm peeing. You know what I mean? So from my toilet and peeing, if I don't cover my door, some dudes on the bottom tier will cover their door even if they pee, because dudes were sitting down in the pod might can see you in certain spots wherever you at. But on the top tier, you can't be seen unless somebody actually comes in and looks. You know what I mean? So I'm peeing, y'all. And I look and I seen Mike Tyson Punch Out, big neck ass squeezing out a dude's cell. And the reason why I say he was squeezing out, because it was like he tried to do it quick. He tried to ease about that jump fast. You know what I mean? But I saw it. I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? But it's dudes in the pod too. It's a few dudes that didn't go out. They playing poker right here. So I know they probably seen it or whatever. So I ain't paying no mind, y'all. I was like, damn. You know what I mean? I ain't even tell my roommate. Like, it wasn't my business. Like I say, he already act like he best friends with this man. You know what I mean? Now the dude Frog, he's not a slouch either. Like I say, he gives off a vibe kind of like, he's trained to go as an old head. Like he done put work in, like did a bid before or whatever. He just gave me a vibe of like he don't take a lot of mess. I done seen him snap playing chess. Like I seen him get in attitude mode. And like I say, I don't know if he was in training with the homosexuals to become one of them, but he was the best friend of the homosexuals. And it was nuts. So they in there doing whatever they doing. I don't know what they doing. Didn't care what they was doing. All I know is the gym or the pod rec came back, one of the two. So now the pod is lit all over the place. Everybody running this way, running that way, running this way, and running that way. When I look up, I see bro from P-Town standing by the shower with his shower bag with his shirt off. And he's standing there and he's talking to somebody. And I can tell whatever he's talking about, this dude is talking about, he's giving him some information. Like, and I see him like, and he's stunned of what he's hearing. So I'm like, damn. I hope dude ain't telling him, you know what I mean, what I saw. You know what I mean? I hope he's not doing this. That's what dude was doing. Man, this is my word. Bro shot straight to dude's cell. He didn't go say nothing to fucking Cheeks, pause. He didn't say nothing to that man. Man, he shot straight to dude's cell. When he go to dude's cell, he knock on the door. So everybody's seen him slightly run to the joint. So now people kind of like, I'm watching because I know what the hell is going on. You know what I mean? He shoot to the man's cell. He knock on the door. I guess dude told him, come in. Man, as soon as he go in there, all you hear is... I'm like, what? Who the hell is getting pounded? I'm like, man, what the hell? Boom, boom. Everybody like... I think that noise was so damn loud. The lady in the booth is behind a plastic like window, like some bulletproof type shit. Like, and I seen her attention kind of like, it won't nobody by their room. So nobody was crowded around trying to see Mike Tyson Punch Out was somewhere running around the building, probably in the hallway with the counselor. Who knows where he was at with his thick ass neck. But they in there rumbling. So I'm like, all that noise, y'all. I'm like, yo, hold on, man. Who the hell got pounded out like that? Dude, the old head dude, Frog, kind of slightly tall. He's definitely taller than my bro from P-Town. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Man, this is my word. That jump went on for like a minute or two. Like this, he went straight from the basketball court, from the shower, got the information and went and fought this man, no questions asked. He didn't say nothing to Mike Tyson Punch Out. I said, man, this is crazy, man. Like a minute and a half go by, y'all. Everybody waiting to see nobody went to see. Man, you see Chicago walk over there. He walk over there. He the only one was brave enough to go see what was going on. I definitely wasn't. You know what I mean? A lot of people wasn't. Chicago walk over there. And he said, man, y'all stop that. Y'all stop that. He went in he said, man, y'all, he opened the door. Y'all stop that. And you see him snatch. He snatched bro from P-Town. He kind of snatched him out the joint. He was like, stop. And the next thing you know, you see Mike Tyson Punch Out coming through the door. So somebody must have told him. So he come through the door and he coming back there. He walking fast as hell. He get back there. And when he get back there and Chicago trying to grab bro, you see the old head dude Frog. He trying to get out the door. But Chicago kind of like at the door in between. And he trying to break it up. And next thing you know, you see Mike Tyson Punch Out coming and jump. He squeezed past Chicago and he just pushed goddamn Frog. Yeah. And he went back in the cell. He went in there with Mike Tyson. He went in there with Frog, Mike Tyson Punch Out, and they was in there. And then Chicago grabbed bro and got him out the jump. And I got a good look at bro. Bro was straight. Man, this is my word, man. The dude Frog stayed in the cell probably about like until dinner. He didn't even come out through that whole early part of the day. And everybody's talking about what's going on. They get away with the fight and everything. Man, this is my word. Man, dude Frog came out. This whole side of his face was puffy. I'm talking about like that nigga shit that looked heavy, man. And he was like a dark brown skin dude. I'm talking about his jump. I said, damn. I wanted to hit the Friday jump. Damn. I'm talking about that shit was so damn swole. I said, damn, bro beat his. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, man. Like, yo, bro beat his ass. No questions asked. Man, before we got locked down for count, Mike Tyson Punch Out was in the cell talking to the Frog the whole time. He never said nothing to my bro from Portsmouth until it was lockdown time. So when it was lockdown time, you seen fucking Cheeks Pause. He coming out dude's cell. And he went up to his cell. And then they closed the door. And then you hear them arguing through the count time. They argue. Man, count cleared. Everything was normal. Argument was over with. I don't know what he did to him, what he said to him, or what he believed, or what. The argument was over, y'all. This is my word. We come out. Now, the dude Frog just coming out. He stayed in the whole damn time. From when that shit happened all the way to count time, now it's after count. And he finally came out. And when he came out, he waited for the CO to do his round. And the CO left, and he went to the ice. We keep ice kind of like by the sink, microwave. We have a little yellow cooler, and they would have ice in it. You see him go to the jump. He got his bag. He about to put ice in it. The ice is for that damn cheek. Man, I looked at his face. I said, bro, beat his ass. I'm talking about it's puffy. Like right here is a cut and it's bleeding. And you could like he gotta keep like it hasn't stopped bleeding yet. Like it's like I don't know what the hell if he was kicking him or he was punching him. He beat that man ass. I said, oh man, these people fighting over Mike Tyson punch out. I'm like, man, not Mike Tyson punch out, man. No, man. Not the boxer. I'm like, this is crazy, man. This can't be, man. This is I wanted like after bro just got deep into what was going on. Bro never really like, we'll say like, what's up every now and then, but it never was a normal conversation because I knew he knew that I was one of the dudes that he knew from a little while ago. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's different when you bump into people that you might don't care. Like, if you're into homosexual stuff, you like F it. I'm just going to just do what I do. I don't care what nobody think. Like, dudes will do that. And then you have the ones that'll do it, but still be ashamed of the ones that know you from way back. And in prison, you always run into somebody from way back. It don't matter where you at, it's gonna happen. And he knew I was somebody that knew him on susses where he wasn't getting down like that. So me and him never really kicked it like that no more, man. I ain't gonna lie, we didn't have nothing to talk about. Nothing, like what we gonna talk about? You was cool on susses, bro. Now you up here doing your thing. I respect it, that's what you wanna do. It's your bid, bro, you know what I mean? I stayed out his damn way. So I'm like, this is crazy, man. Like, bro, into some heavy, deep shit. And this was one of the things that I witnessed in that San Francisco part that was just wow. So the whole time, the dude Frog, man, he's in there, and I guess he got it squashed with my man from P-Town. And I seen my man from P-Town actually go into his cell, and he was in there for a while, and I think they was in there talking, like they was really talking. Now, it probably took influences of Mike Tyson punch out to really go in there and tell Frog, you know what I mean? Like, listen, I don't give a damn if he kicked your ass or not. Yeah, we was sleeping around on him. It don't matter, you my bae forever. So take the ass whooping, take the apology, and we gonna move on. That's probably what Mike Tyson punch out told him, man. So bro went in there, they talked, and everything was normal. I said, what the? It's cool, man. Dude get his ass pounded out like that. It's normal. That's on him, man. So boom. Everything was going smooth. Everything is good in the pod. Everything going good. You know what I mean? My homeboy back to normal, going to play ball. You know what I mean? You'll still see Mike Tyson punch out, kicking it with Frog from time to time. You know what I mean? Like I told you, he was his best friend. That's how he used to act in there. You know what I mean? The whole time, man, like, I don't know, like Frog probably was, you know what I mean? It probably really hurt Frog, man, like to get pounded out like that. Or I started thinking like, did Frog take that, like did Frog really get beat because he didn't want to fight bro back because he's really a best friend to Mike Tyson punch out? A whole lot of stuff was going through my brain. I couldn't figure it out, y'all. It was too much stuff in there that was going on right before my eyes that I couldn't even really believe. Like this, I saw stuff through my years. I'm 9 years in at this time, so I have saw stuff. But at the same time, I am still looking at like, this is still crazy activity. Like everybody gonna witness stuff through their journey. This is some of the stuff I witnessed. So to see all this going on, dude get pounded out for probably doing nothing. Who knows what they was doing in there, but he got pounded out for that. He didn't fight back. He didn't get no get back. I started thinking, well, this is Lawrenceville, man. It's Lawrenceville. So at the end of the day, anything can happen. Anything can happen, man. So everything just went smooth for a while, y'all. Like I started even forgetting about that shit. Like my mind is focused on now of getting out of the pod. That's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to get my ass out of this pod. I cannot stay in here no more. So that's what my mind was going at. I wasn't even thinking about that anymore. It was so much stuff going on in there. This is one of the things. So I'm like, that's crazy, man. So they moving around, they eating together, they doing what they doing. You know what I mean? The dude Frog used to wash clothes too. He was the laundry man at times, but he didn't use he used to wash dude's clothes personally, like with hand wash. Like he would do and fold it and have it nice and neat. He would do all these things. So he's just going around, he just going through his regular day like it's nothing. Like he just didn't get his ass kicked from Mike Tyson Punch Out boyfriend. You know what I mean? And everything is cool. So I can remember one time, y'all, man, and I never seen Frog and Mike Tyson Punch Out get to arguing ever. I never seen it. I never seen it ever before. Like, if anything, Frog is taking orders from Mike Tyson Punch Out. Mike Tyson Punch Out is giving this man orders. So as the time it went on, and now everybody's cool and they're in one big threesome, pause, you know what I mean? They at the table eating one day, y'all, and I'm actually on the phone. I am on the phone. This is nuts. I am on the phone. It's a normal day in the pod. It's probably like it wasn't a weekend, so it was a weekday. I can't remember what day it was, but it's a normal day in the pod. And as I'm on the phone talking to my brother, I'm just, you know what I mean? We just having a normal conversation. What's going on out there? What you doing, bro? Yeah, for real, man. Yeah, man, bro. They got me in this crazy pod building, man. Bro, man, it's crazy. I gotta get up out of here. So me and him just kicking it. But as I look, my bro from P-Town, he's sitting at the table right here. Not like he's not sitting at like a round table. He's sitting at the long table. And where he's sitting, he got his back. He's sitting into seat. The table goes this way. And he's sitting like I'm facing this way. So with a hot pot and the microwave and all that shit was at, it was right there. You know what I mean? They making a meal. Man, these people are making a meal. This what made this so sinister, man. But prison is so violent, y'all. Things like this happen all the damn time. And I felt bad. I ain't even gonna lie, man, because like when you witness something tragic, like in prison, like it's not a good thing when you see it. You think you can finally, like, I never really seen nobody get shot like in my face. I never seen nobody really get attacked like that for real in my face till I got to prison. And you'll think when you see these things, it's not like the movie when you witness it. Like it's more of a cringe in your body. Like you feel like it's your body slightly. Like if someone gets stabbed in front of you, you kind of like in your mind, your body, everything, because that is crazy to see stuff like that, man. So boom, they're making a meal. The dude Frog is at the jump by the microwave. Cheeks, pause, and bro from P-Town, they're at the table. It's another homosexual sitting by them at the table. And everything is going good. The TV's on. And everybody's just talking and kicking it and cutting food up and getting the hot water ready and doing this and doing that. And as I looked, it was too late for me to scream. I couldn't even, not even scream. I'm like, well, I would never scream. But it was too late for me to even warn bro from P-Town because I'm on the phone. I'm sitting down, pause, on my butt, with my knees up and my back against the wall, and that's how I'm sitting on the arms. That's how I used to use the phone. I got one leg stretched out, you know what I mean? And I'm sitting on the phone, and as I'm talking to my bro, I'm into the conversation, you know what I mean? You always watch your surroundings, especially when you're on the phone, and you have to be on point in prison. That's just a rule. So I'm on the phone just watching, and I just get into the conversation. I'm like, yeah, bro, so you know what I mean? When I look up, all I seen was Frog walking with the hot pot. Now, the hot pot was a black. Our hot pot, they sold hot pots, which would be like a little small, little plastic, little hot water thing where you heat hot water up in. And they also had the big hot pot by the microwave where people could come get hot water for their coffee. And that was a bigger one that dudes that have to fill up probably after a bunch of cups. Then you just keep filling it up and it'll keep getting hot. So dudes would use that water too. You know what I mean? Instead of using their hot pots and they sell. Man, this is my word, but you can unplug the joint. And it wasn't that heavy if you didn't have a lot of water in it. But it gets really hot. When I looked up, y'all, all I seen was the cord dragging that goes in the wall. And I seen Frog. He had like a sock or something like, I don't know what the hell it was. It was a sock. And he had it on the other hand. And he had the hot pot like this. And he had another hot pot like, he had both sides like this. He was like this. And as he walking, I just see the cord. And I'm in shock slightly because I don't know. I've never seen nobody grab the hot pot. Now, granted, I'm just getting on a camp that has microwaves and hot pots and stuff like that. So I don't know if somebody will grab a hot pot and take it over there to their food and then do what they gotta do, or like if I don't know. But when I look, he was dragging a hot pot. Man, my bro from P-Town never looked up. He never looked up. By the time he saw what was going on, Frog was like this. Bro said, oh my God. I'm looking like, oh man, that's my word. Mike Tyson punch out came out of nowhere. Boom! Man, he stole on Frog ass. Man, he stole on Frog ass. There wasn't no more hot water in the jump, man. Frog tried to block the punch with the hot pot. Man, Mike Tyson punch out came with a overhand. That jump came from over here. Boom! He caught him. And he caught him. Hot pot failed. Man, this is my word, bro. Bro was on the ground. Man, Mike Tyson punch out ran over there with his boyfriend, my homeboy. He took his shirt off. Man, that's my word, man. I never seen the hot pot water get poured on somebody, man. Oh my. Y'all see how violent prison is, man? Over Mike Tyson punch out, all this war and beef. Man, this my word. As soon as that happened and they started fighting, the lady in the booth seen that shit. And she came and looked. She came to the door, she was like, and she went back and hopped on the phone. 2 minutes later, they running in our shit deep as a bitch, bro, on the ground, still screaming. Still screaming. When the police running, they're like, man, everybody go to your cell, man. Get away from him, man. This is my word. Mike Tyson punch out got a cold glass of ice water and he's pouring it on his back. I don't know if that was helping him. Bro, like, man, this is my word, man. Man, they called medical in that joint, man. They put Frog in handcuffs and they took him out. And I seen bro get attacked like that, man. I started thinking like, what this would have happened if he would have never like switched to that side of town. But there's nothing wrong with switching to that side of town. But like sometimes in prison, bro, like to you know what I mean? When you get involved with this type of stuff, man, stuff like this happens, bro. It's like they like women. The dudes that mess with them, they treat them like women, man. It was just a grown man that was his roommate in there that he used to call cheeks. Pause, man. And now because of this, man, he would have a permanent burn scar on his back from the hot water, from the hot pot in our pod getting poured on his ass, man. And y'all wonder why I tell y'all, stay your ass out of prison, man. You don't want to go. It's too dangerous. It's too much stuff going on. It's too much politicking. Man, listen to me, man. Prison is a place you don't want to be. You don't want to experience these scary things. I'm witnessing 2 dudes fight over somebody named Cheeks. How weird is that, man? Don't go through these things, people. Keep doing the right thing out there and just stay your ass out the way, man. That's all I ask, man. Period, man. Don't come here, man. Don't ever go to prison, man. Ever, man. But I never seen bro from P-Town no more. I never seen bro no more. I never seen Cheeks no more. Pause. Mike Tyson punch out, AKA. And I never seen Frog dumbass no more either, man. But Frog played the dumb role for a couple weeks. Maybe 2-3 weeks, a month. And Frog got his ass some get back, man. He got his ass some get back, man. And he got knocked out in the process. But, man, y'all see, yo, San Francisco was nuts, man. And that's the end of the story, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Turn me up, man. Y'all already know the count. Let's start it off. First one of the week, man. We back again on Thursday. Just keep like, sharing, and subscribing. Keep turning me up, because that's what we got to do. Keep like, sharing, and subscribing. Let's keep going up. Let's keep going. 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 That's what we got to do, man. But as usual, I appreciate y'all, man. And from that horrifying story, y'all, don't go to prison, man. Don't go to prison, because you will see scary stuff like this, man. I told you. When that water got poured on, bro, I cringed. My brother on the other end, like, what happened, bro? I'm like, because I probably was like, he probably heard my voice go. Man, when you witness scary stuff in prison, man, it's not a good thing. You know what I mean? It's a bad thing, man. So stay out the way, y'all, period, man. But as usual, y'all know the count, man. Stay y'all ass out the way.
Get get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.